Las Vegas NAB 2025, and we're here for outside the Palace of Versailles, here with TK Edmondson. TK, how are you?
I'm quite well, Nick. And yourself?
Great. You know, it's a different kind of jet lag flying to Europe.
It is. It is.
And boy, are my arms, everything's tired.
Yeah, I swung for the window seat, so I nuzzled myself in the nook.
Yes. He does. Okay. TK, you want to talk some more?
I am also the robot version of TK, so we are.
All right, keep going, TK. Robot.
This is Robot TK.
Okay.
Hopefully, my voice sounds better and not over-modulated.
Yeah.
Modulated.
Let's see.
Testing for TK. So we appreciate everyone who is with us peeking into the pre-coverage for NAB 2025. We are live on the floor as setup is happening around us, but you wouldn't know it because it looks like we are in Versailles.
And so let's test our little OBSBot thing. TK, if we walk this way, just a little bit, we can show what's going on behind us. And we can pause here. We don't have to go too far. But, as you can see, we've got the beautiful NAB floor behind us, people setting up all sorts of stuff. We're close to the Reading booth for those of you that are, want to know where we are right now. And, we've got one thing we should show off, first of all, is, I guess, I don't know, Tobias, you want to come in here and just get a quick kind of shot of this rig over my shoulder, and, Jared will show off the rig, but we've got the Audio Root Trio, got a couple of channels of Shure Axient, pumping into a Sound Devices mix pre. I've got my own hardwired headset mic. I've got this super backup mic here, and then we're doing a stereo or a mono feed using this DJI mic. So we've got rock and roll. Let's have Tobias take a step back, and we'll cut back to the wide shot, and then gosh, Tobias, maybe you can flip around and just show Peter Peter's rig. Tobias, come over here next to me. There we go. This is Tobias. Tobias, come in here. This is Tobias. He's our local camera PA extraordinaire. He's got a beautifully colored car, for those of you want to know. But Tobias, let's just get a shot of what Peter's doing there. And Peter, can you do a wave? Fantastic. We'll go through this more later, but this is our mad scientist rig. And so there we go. We got a couple of comments already in YouTube. We got Jeff Cools says sounds clear. That's good.
Yeah, absolutely. We love clear.
Thank you, Jeff.
We had to throw away a whole router to get that sound. So just so you guys know, get that B-roll. That router, we just trashed it.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Or the switcher over there.
And then Kyle Sherling says, getting fancy this year, I see. It's an expensive phone holder. Surprisingly not. This is a small rig phone holder, and I think it's like less than $50. So I've seen otter cases that are more.
Can be procured on all sorts of websites for under $50.
Honestly, the quick release is more expensive. This is an Orca quick release, which I like quite a bit, going into a Betso bow tie holder. So let's see.
Adapter.
Chris A. Wachura says, cool. 2 cameras live this time. You know it. We're getting more and more cameras. The other thing that's fun, Peter, I don't know if you can set it to track just me so that it can just move around. You got a group? Okay. Well, the camera that Peter's got has an AI facial recognition that will automatically reframe to keep whatever he says in the center. So if TK and I move left, notice it's moving. Peter's not touching it.
It should also catch the depth of focus, if I'm not mistaken.
We can walk backwards. It's pretty insane and sophisticated. So we're really excited. Jeff Cool says, nice mad scientist rig. Thank you so much. And thanks for tuning in on this kind of impromptu test live from the floor here in Las Vegas 2025. TK, what are you looking forward to?
Ooh, looking forward to, honestly, probably some more OBSBot stuff. But I am gonna dip into a little bit of actual audio for the music side. Warm Audio is here, and I wanna shake some hands and sweet talk some people.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what I'm excited for. I have got tickets to go see Nelly tonight. I have
the Nelly,
the Nelly,
like
not Nelly
down,
Furtado,
down.
down, baby. Yeah,
Okay,
that guy.
okay.
And I have been a huge fan since high school, and I actually had tickets to see him in Park City, Utah, in 2010. Had to leave before he went on stage,
That's
and
so
so
annoying.
now he's playing one night only in Las Vegas, and tickets were cheap. So
It was fate.
it's just going to be me and Nelly chilling.
Mm.
Yeah.
We'll see to it.
Yes.
No one else is allowed.
So anybody watching out there, please thank you for your comments. If you have anything that you are excited about that you don't see on our schedule, let us know. We will try to get to it. If you have any questions you'd like us to ask, you can always put it in the schedule live. If you email us at info@gothamsound.com, if for some reason you can't see it, as long as we see it, we're going to be pretty busy. We will try to get to those comments as we can. But yeah, it's always a big weekend or a lot of fun. So, and yes, Chris, we will do a rig rundown once NAB is over. We'll do, close-ups, and we'll get the mad scientist himself, Dr. Peter Schneider.
Hashtag Peter Rig.
The Peter Rig 2025.
Yes, put the year in, please. We want to, sequential this.
This is a different one. I mean, I think before we've always had, over the shoulder, and this is the first time we're going wheeled. But there's a lot of things going on here, and internet connectivity. Tobias's close up going through the system, and then everything streaming out to the internet. Some of the actual switching being done live, but being controlled from Brooklyn. So there's a lot of stuff happening here.
Shut up, Brooklyn.
And Mike McFadden, who tells a mean story, by the way. I've seen him do some storytelling live. Says that we should rent and sell this turnkey vlog kit. I mean, it is something that we're looking at for a podcast, actually, where we're going to implement similar things to the same technology. But yeah, that's very cool, and thank you. And Drew also, thank you. I could stand to drop a few pounds, but as long as it looks good on camera, we're okay. So thank you very much. All right. Well, look, I feel like we've done it. I feel like we've tested it. Peter, guys in New York, anything else that we should feel like we need to cover? Going once, going twice. Chris Wichura says we'll be covering some of it during the OBSBot Magewell interview as well. Cool. Fantastic. Love it. Oh, no, that is a response from Gotham Sound to Chris. One of these days I'll learn to read everything.
Sometimes you miss the label.
Reading's hard. Yeah, reading's hard. It's also fundamental, as they say. All right, well, look, we're going to wrap up this test here from the floor in Las Vegas. Kyle, Chris, Mike.
Mike, yep.
Yeah, who else we got? W quote. Oh, hold on. There was another one I missed. Jeff Cools. Wote asked if we used hardware noise suppression before. If this is the first year, we're not actually using noise suppression. We have in the past used noise assist or cedar, and we felt that with the headset mics were more effective, and that it sounded too dry and not live enough. So getting the microphone close, with this amount of proximity to my mouth. Tends to block out the rest of it, but we'll see. We do have a noise assist that we can plug in. We are using mix assist though, and that's important. That does help a lot to only have one mic live at a time tracking.
Shout out to the ISOMAX technology countrymen use here. Nick's got a Sennheiser headset on.
Also, shout out to sunscreen. Sunscreen, it's important when you're inside.
Yeah.
Okay, and here we go.
The 60-watt bulbs are really harsh. You'd be surprised.
For those, exactly. For those of you who have been following our, our YouTube channel or whatever it is, you will probably, have seen the motocross thing that we did. And one thing that was really nice is they handed out boatloads of sunscreen while we're out there because they
got your back.
Yeah, they got your back. Yeah, exactly. Kyle says that he hears that it gets hot sometimes. Kyle, are you talking about the audio or are you talking about the weather in Las Vegas? Because that would be an important differentiation, and we can fix one of the two. If it's the audio, we can definitely tone that down a little bit. If it's the weather in Vegas, it's actually chilly.
Yeah, it's like
a little chilly.
high 60s right now, I believe.
Yeah, on the mics. Okay, Kyle says it's a little bit hot. Peter, I am rocking about -12 in terms of where I'm talking right now. So Peter's adjusting it. Kyle, thank you for the feedback. I think one of the things about the DJI mics is that they have a lot of auto gain and things like that. So it's not as easy as sending tone as it would be with with something more professional, less.
So set it and forget it.
Yes, sedatives and forgetatives. All right, so I feel, Peter, you've made some adjustments. Down 2 dB, 2 dB down bubble. So Kyle, I hope that sounds better to you. I'm going to try to keep things around the -12 level. In other news, TK is going across the pond.
Yes. So this is breaking news. I will be leaving directly from Vegas to Atlanta and then sleeping in the airport and then getting on another plane at the crack of midnight. So
woof.
Catch me across the way.
Catch me outside. That was fun.
I'm really just going to check out the tulips in Amsterdam. That's what this whole trip's about, honestly.
It has nothing to do with football, aka soccer.
No.
Crazy. Oh, and I mean, just sports go sports.
Yes.
I went to Mets opening day yesterday.
Oh yeah, how was it?
It was great. It was great. The Mets won 5-0.
Hot dog?
No, we
no glizzy.
We ate ahead of time, so we saved money.
Yeah, smart.
But yeah, the Mets won, and that was great. So 5-0. Alonso hit a big home run. Pitching was solid. And anybody that wants to talk about their favorite sports teams in the chat.
Braves 10-0, just so we know.
Ooh, 10-0.
Could
they
tell
finally
you
won one. All right, Chris says he's getting some breakups in the stream now. I'm not sure if that is where that would be coming from, but we will check our internet connectivity because we do have multiple cellular modems working overtime. Workout. But thank you. Great. All right. Perfect. All right. Well, look, I think we're going to wrap it up.
Yeah.
Right. What should we do to send it out? Should we? Last time we did.
Little Dragon Ball Z fusion.
Yeah, but what do we do now? I mean, because if we were to go Super Saiyan, we would just go. And that.
Well, I feel like
really
we'd have to get back under the lights,
Oh
just to be
yeah.
appropriate.
Yeah,
But
it's true.
I was gonna say, can we make a 5 between our bodies collectively, or
a 5?
I was just reaching.
I'm not
here.
that flexible.
Or
oh,
sure. Like an X here, and I don't know.
Okay. Well, look, why don't we just we'll just wave, and then TK and I will walk off into the sunset and see what OBSBOT does.
This is good, right?
This works? You've killed it. Okay, bye.
What's that one movie where he's just walking
later.
backwards and hitchhiking? They spoof it on the Family Guy for quite often.